question today, Mark, from Stiles Law of Marshfield. The question for you is, can I move my property into a trust if I have a mortgage? Okay, well, explain that for us.
That's a great question. A lot of people, they wonder that same thing, right? I have a mortgage. I have certain restrictions and covenants on that mortgage. Can I move the ownership around? And what they're talking about is what's called the due on sale clause, Rob. So most Fannie and Freddie mortgages, the customary single family to four family mortgage document, clause 18, I believe, if memory serves me correctly, if going through those documents thousands of times. Clause 18 talks about the due on sale clause. So what that in essence means, Rob, is that the lender has qualified you as the borrower. They've qualified you as creditworthy, that you're going to pay them back. So you can't sell your house and allow the new owner to take over your mortgage, assume that mortgage. And that's really important now at where we have interest rates rising, right? So a lot of people have locked in these really attractive rates, 2.5%, and they may say to a buyer, hey, you can assume my mortgage. You can take the 2.5%. That's not okay. And the due on sale clause would be in violation, and the bank could, in essence, foreclose. So people who are listening to this who ask that question about the trust, right? Estate planning. A lot of times what we do with an estate plan when we create a trust is we move the property that they own in their individual name into that estate planning trust, right? So, well, how does that work with the due on sale clause? Well, there's a federal statute that specifically excludes the due on sale clause with respect to estate planning. So if you've got your pen and paper out, 12 USC 1701J-3 is the preemption of the due on sale clause. And what it says, in essence, is if you are moving your property into what's called an inter vivos trust, where you still have control and you still remain the beneficiary, which is what we do with most of these estate plans, then that provision would not apply, and it's a federal preemption. So regardless of what states say, whatever your lender says, you are able to move that property into an estate planning trust. So, you know, we've talked a lot on this show about utilizing trusts as a form of estate planning, and we encourage it. And again, without moving the property into the bucket of the trust, you really haven't created anything but a document. So you want to be able to move that property into the trust, and this is the federal statute that allows you to do that, Rob.
All right. Well, hopefully that answers that question. And I know we've talked a lot about trusts before and real estate, and that's certainly one of the areas you deal with, but you deal with several areas of the law, and people can go to the website. They can find out more. There's also educational YouTube videos available, right?
That's right. If you go to YouTube, Rob, and you type in Stiles Law, what comes up is Stiles Law Original. There's a few Stiles Laws on there. There's one out in Washington State, but we're the one that has 200 plus videos, and I think it's called Stiles Law Original, actually. Yeah. Close to 1,000 subscribers, so please subscribe. We'd love to get to 1,000. And you can search within YouTube. So if you search estate planning within YouTube, it'll pick up all of the videos we've done on estate planning. And Rob, the way things have been going this year, first quarter, we've decided to continue with our 20% discount right up through the end of February. So if you are looking to check that box and you haven't gotten around to it and you want to get with our estate planning team, we are still honoring the 20% discount on all estate planning packages through February.
All right, there you go. All right, get in touch with Mark Stiles over at Stiles Law in Marshfield. They're on Route 139, and we do Feel Good Friday every Friday right after the 9 o'clock news on WATD. Well, have a wonderful weekend, Mark, and we'll talk to you next Friday.
You too, Rob, and drive safe out there, folks.